Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the all new Barbie Dolls of the Week. Today is a beautiful day, by the way, so I do have the windows open. If you hear cars going by, that's why, because it's like 63 degrees in January. I'll tell you what, this is my kind of January. I really like it. So, anyway, today I want to go over some new dolls that I've just received in the mail through one of our fellow Barbie collectors who also sells dolls, like a lot of us do. So I'm going to start with the Dance Club series of dolls for Barbie and her friends, and this was from 1989. And actually, here is Barbie herself. Now, of course, it's still in the box. I don't have one out of the box that I'm aware of. Um, Although you never know with some of the dolls I have, but no, I don't think I do. So this is her. Let me get a better view of her. And you know, one of the things I like about this series is the colorful, bright clothing or outfits. Now, I can't tell if what she's wearing is a culotte type thing or let's see if they can tell on the back. Here's a picture. Um, yeah, I can't tell exactly what that is, but it's if it's a skirt, it's kind of bunched there in the middle. So I don't know. Those of you who do have it out of the box, maybe you could let me know. Also, she has a white jacket, which is kind of that pleather that tends to flake off over the years. Um, so, you know, that doesn't. If it does some flaking, which honestly it doesn't look like it's done that much, then that that's okay. If I buy a doll like this, first of all, I didn't pay that much, but second, I expect some differences due to age. Things like that. Now there's also Kayla up here, and you guys have seen her recently because I showed her, and she's back on the shelf in the corner. You can't probably see her right this second, but if I turn it, there she is right there. So that's one of the things. Speaking of this, I just want to say thank you to everyone who had wonderful comments and compliments about this new camera. Guess what? It's my cell phone. I'm using my cell phone. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but it's perfectly fine. So I'm actually returning that other camera. That'll be the second one that I'm returning. So it's unfortunate, but due to those audio issues that I couldn't seem to correct fully, I'm taking it back. Also on the back is the Ken doll, which I do not have at this time, and that's okay. And here is, they called her Devon. So the Devon doll in the African American in the series. So I do have all three of these now, but she is out of the box. And on the front, there's some other pictures, by the way. So these are fun dolls. I have a feeling that, especially back then, the kids really did enjoy these. One thing I wanted to point out about this Barbie, which I don't know that's true of the others, is that includes cassette with hit Barbie dance single. And I hadn't noticed it yet until I saw that, but up here in the corner, sure enough, here's a pink cassette. And so let me see what it says. Dance mix, Cheryl something, dance club. So, yeah. And of course, there's a brush and maybe a stand in here. I'm not sure. Let's see if it says. It says doll, 8-minute audio. Oh, 8 whole minutes audio cassette. Microphone, hat, leather look jacket, top skirt, socks, triangle earrings, 3 ribbons, pumps, and hairbrush. So actually, no, there is not a stand. But she does have a microphone. It's black. Also, I noticed on the back, by the way, it says, look for the entire Barbie Dance Club collection of dolls, fashions, and Dance Time Shop and Dance Club video, which is VHS. So that tells you it's old. Lots of dance action and music. So I wonder what that was like. If anybody's seen it, let me know. So again, this is Barbie from the Dance Club series. Okay. Moving on to the second doll is Devon that we mentioned a minute ago. So here's Devon. And let's see if you can see her there. She, by the way, is marked $11.99 and it says Lionel. So I'm not familiar with Lionel stores, but Probably out where this doll came from. They're well known. So she's in mostly blue, so not as colorful as the Barbie, but I mean, it's still a bright color, don't get me wrong, but it's just not as many. And but on her shirt and the sticker, there's definitely more color. You can see it better here. She has quite a bit of hair, as I think they all do. You know, with the 90s, there was a lot of hair in various styles. As you can see from the picture on the back, all these dolls. Now, Barbie has sort of a crimped hair, or no, I'm sorry, Kayla. Kayla has the crimped hairstyle, but Barbie and Devin do not. Devin's hair, it seemed like a lot of the African American dolls at this time, the hair was rather big, and I think even about some of the Shawnee dolls or Asha, I mean, really big hair. So I don't tend to like that, but it is what it is. Ken, by the way, has these black and white sort of stonewash looking jeans, and he's got, looks like two-tone hair color. So I don't know if I'll get him or not at some point, but for right now, I don't have him. So anyway, that's Devin. And she does have a little bit of issues with the jacket. Like, you can tell here that some of the blue on the end of the jacket is now on the cellophane or whatever this plastic is here. So, but that's okay. Okay, now the next two dolls are in a different set. And boy, there's a lot of writing on this one. This is from 1994. And so, and by the way, I think I said 90s dolls when I was referring to these, but these are actually, as I said, late 80s, but late 80s and the 90s, they tended to be similar as far as the type of dolls, especially the early 90s. So this is dated 94, possibly out in 95, therefore, but this is Winter Sport Midge. Now, I've also seen some called Winter Fun, I believe. Let me see this one for a minute. Yeah, the next one is also Winter Sport. So I'm not sure, since this has dual languages on it, where this one is from. Let's see what it says. It does say made in China, because at that time, I guess they had already switched over some of that to China. It's got a lot of good action pictures on the back. And let me try and get that a little closer. With them skiing or ice skating or snowboarding. And, you know, the ice skating dolls are, I mean, it's the same doll. They've got the snowboards in here, the ice skates, and the skis, I believe. Yeah, there they are. So, here's the snowboard over here. Now, for some reason, I guess the rubber band broke or something, but these pink boots are loose in here. See, that's they are for when she skis. So I'm assuming. Let me see if I can tell. Yeah, they have holes in them to attach to these here. So that's good that she can actually do it. It's called a bend and move body. So it's articulated, and therefore her knees can bend very well, and her arms, I'm assuming, as well. Because to do all this, I mean, you pretty much have to. So, again, these are fun dolls, very colorful outfits. I don't know that they have, it says, Barbie, Ken, and Midge are super flexible. Skiing, skating, or snowboarding, they move with real style. Bend them, turn them, and be creative. So yeah, I don't know where all the clothes must have been sold separately, because, you know, the outfits that they have on are the ones in the middle here. But where the jackets are for these others, you know, like I said, I assume they're sold separately, because I don't see them. And let's just see here. Not for use with some Barbie fashions, each doll sold separately and subject to availability, etc. So, anyway, this is Winter Sport Midge, And let me see if I can give you a closer look at her face. It's a very typical Midge face. So, okay, from back then at least. And then last but not least is the Barbie from that series. Winter Fun, or no, sorry, Winter Sport. I'm going to have to look it up afterwards, but I remember there being a Winter Fun one, and maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I remembered. Now, you know what? She has the jacket on. Isn't that interesting? So maybe they had different versions, but she doesn't have that outfit that the Midge had on. But here's what hers looks like. And it matches, you know, what's here on the back in these pictures. So anyway, just wanted you to see that. There's not much in the way of pictures on the sides, by the way, just on the back. And it's just all the similar things we've already talked about with the Midge. So I think these are fun. Now this Ken, I wouldn't mind getting this Ken, because especially with him being so flexible. And again, I don't think I have this one. I do have an ice skating Ken from one of the Olympics, and I assume he's at least somewhat flexible, but I'll have to see about this one. So, okay, well, that wraps it up for today. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and also, again, I'm glad that the new camera, which is my phone, is working out so well. You guys take care, and I hope you're having good weather where you are as well, and it feels like spring, so I can't wait till spring. Take care. Bye-bye.